Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to our Shabbat evening services at Congregation Beth-El in Indianapolis, Indiana. We are Rabbis Sandy and Dennis Sasso. We're delighted to welcome you to our home on this Shabbat, and we feel at home with you as we celebrate this evening a gala, truly a historic occasion in the life of our congregation, as we mark with Joanie and with her family and with the entire congregation and community 40 years of Joanie's devoted service as director of our early childhood program at the synagogue. We will say a little bit more about that as the service unfolds. For the moment, I'd like to call your attention to the website, bez613.org, where you can access virtual Shabbat resources for this evening's service, including links to Kol HaNeshama prayer book and song sheets, and participate along with the rabbis and with the cantor from your homes in the service this evening. Delighted to be joined by Rabbi Jenny Greenspan and by cantor Melissa Cohen, who will be participating in the service. And we thank Shari Levine and Jackie Goldstein for keeping us connected at this time and throughout the year in the life of the synagogue. We are going to begin the service by singing Shalom Aleichem, and you can follow that on page 13 of the prayer book. Shalom Aleichem welcomes the angels of peace. So tonight we celebrate an angel of peace and love in our congregation. Let us, from our hearts, sing Shalom Aleichem as a tribute to Shabbat, as an expression of our affection for Joanie.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Borachem al Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachi Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. B'Itchem Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachi Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
The angels are in. Tonight we thank and we celebrate Joanie's dedication, her teaching, her mentorship, her love of our early childhood center children and their families for over 2 generations. Later during the service, we will share a video montage honoring Joanie, but at this moment, we particularly welcome her along with her children and grandchildren as the Shabbat hosts for this evening to lead the blessings of our Shabbat celebration. So first, we call on Joanie, along with Wendy, Joanie, and grandson Zach, who are here in Indianapolis, to recite the Shabbat candle blessing and the Kiddush. And then immediately after that, we'll invite Adam and Helene, along with grandchildren Asher, Ezra, Levi, and Libby, who join us by Zoom from New York. And they will recite the Hamotzi. So let's begin with the Kulisianis, Waldman home, and we recite the blessing over the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. And if you would raise a cup and recite the bracha over the cup of joy that is overflowing for all of us tonight. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen.
L'chaim, Joanie. L'chaim, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, Adam and Helene, can we get a collective family hamotzi?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min ha'oretz.
Amen.
Amen.
That was terrific. Thank you. Take a moment to eat off your challah. I saw that the kids were exchanging yarmulke as kippot a few moments ago, taking them off, putting them on, which goes to prove I am my brother's kippah. Okay,
Thank you,
enough of that.
Dennis. Well, Joanie, tonight you're joined by your sister Esther, Brandy, nephews, nieces, cousins, along with classmates and college companions of over 50 years who are with us somewhere on this big screen of 124 different little squares of Zoom. And together, there are hundreds of friends and disciples and fans who express to you their admiration and gratitude. So if I close my eyes, Joanie, I can see that little room in the hallway of congregation Beth-El 40 years ago. And there you were with 8 toddlers, 2 of whom we happen to be related to. Adam, your son, and Debbie, our daughter, started that little class 2 days a week. And somehow that little program grew and it grew and it grew until it became our early childhood center with a whole new part of our building. I kind of think it's like those magic beans of Jack and the Beanstalk, because there had to be a bit of magic to make that happen. And I'd like to say, Joanie, that magic was you, Joanie Waldman. And we are so very grateful. So personally and on behalf of the congregation, Dennis and I want to offer the traditional blessing of shalom upon you and your family and all of this community.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God show his countenance upon you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha ve'lach shalom.
May God grant you a life of health, of joys, of accomplishments, fulfillment, and most of all, of shalom, of peace.
Amen. Joanie, our tradition refers to a woman who is both strong and kind, loving and virtuous as an Eshet Chayil, a woman of valor. Cantor Melissa will now sing verses from the Bible that celebrate you, all the mothers and nurturers in our community, for you are the true expression of an Em Be'Israel, a mother in Israel. Cantor Melissa.
אשת חיל ממסד, ורחוק מפנים מחרבת תחדל לבלה, ושלל יהלך זי, במלאכתו ולא רע, כל ימי חייה. גרסת זמר ופגישים ותת בחפץ כפיה, כי הפצחה וחוכמה בתורת חסד על שונה, צופיה יליכות ביתה, ותיתן תדף לבטה, דרכות לנורותיה, כמובניה ישרוה. בעלה ויעלה, רבות בנות עשו חיל, ואת עלית על כולנה שקד, אכן לעגל היופי, אישה יראת אדוני התהלל, תנו לה מפרי ידיה, בהללוה בשרים מעשיה.
I'd like to invite Rabbi Jenny to lead us through the evening service, and then we will return to a few more words of celebration and tribute for Joanie.
We have welcomed in Shabbat and one another, and Joanie, we turn to Lecha Dodi, and welcoming in the bride of Shabbat herself. We're in our Siddur on page 41 and 47, either in the physical Siddur or the PDF of the Kol HaNeshama prayer book.
This one is by Craig Taubman, and I know that Miss Joanie loves Craig Taubman, so I've got two for you on the agenda tonight. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat megabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat megabela la 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 la. Lecha dodi likrat likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat megabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala, פני פני שבת נקבלה, שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמור אחד, ושימו תפארת וליתי לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha lecha dodi likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Boi veshalom ateret ba'ala, gam besimcha uvetzola, tov kamonei or segula, boi chala. Boi chala lecha lecha dodi likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat kala, penei penei Shabbat nekabela.
Take a moment in our service to look around and just say how good it is to all be here together. Hine matov umanayim.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
A moment to declare the oneness of our God, the oneness of our people in the Shema. Ve'ahavta, we will start on page 65 and conclude on page 73.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבביך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Honoring also Yom Yerushalayim, a day of joy of the city of Jerusalem, we will do Hashkivenu on page 81, a prayer that cites the hope for shelter and for peace in Jerusalem, page 81, Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. ושמועתי חיים ולשלום מעתה ועד אדוני שלום עלינו ואל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
The Hashkivenu asks for shelter and peace. It also asks, I also use this moment to say we have those in our community who need the shelter of healing. We'll take a moment for a prayer for healing as we say, God of our ancestors, as you have cared for the children of Israel, we ask you to care for our beloved community members who are in need of healing. This week as a community, we think of Jim Fleischer, of Shirley Steinman, Ron Safran, Aaron Linderman, Rick Malikey, Lisa Sachs, Bonnie Kaplan, Elaine Safran, Larry Baker, Sue Baker, Roger Lord, Dr. Doug Packer, Eleanor Gelman, Levi Chisholm, Shoshana Batmasha, Brian Donor, Angela Fry, Mickey Kaur, Amy Maurer Martin, Don Fisher, Rena Clark, Jean Neuwiner, Doreen Gray, Mike Isabel, Andrew Reed, Aaron Greenwald, Lorraine Greenberg, Danielle Sasson, Brooke Friedel, Julia Whitehead, Nikki Ashworth, Buddy Pilot, Vera Uber, Rosita Zuckerman, and Peter Fox. As Cantor Melissa sings our prayer found on our song sheet, I invite any who are comfortable sharing additional names in the chat of all those we are holding in our hearts for healing this evening.
These are some of the most beautiful words from our liturgy that we will sing tomorrow, chant tomorrow morning from Jeremiah from tomorrow's Haftarah. Refaim Adonai v'nirafei Hoshienu v'nivasheya Tehilatenu ata v'halei refuah shelema lechol makotenu v'halei refuah shelema lechol makotenu Ki el melech רופא נאמן ורחמן אתה לילה 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 רופא חולה עמו ישראל.
Conclude our prayer for healing by asking, dear God, for all those we've mentioned aloud and in the chat, and for all whose names we hold close, please be with them in their times of sickness and suffering, treat them with compassion, and guard them safely through danger, lending them a portion of your strength. This time we take a moment of silent prayer, a moment to reflect on the week we have had, moments of joys and celebrations, a moment to reflect on the gifts that Joanie has brought into our lives, a moment of any kind of reflection we need for this week.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
May God, who is the source of peace, grant peace to us, to the household of Israel, and to all humanity. And let us say Amen. Well, we're going to spend a few moments now celebrating Joanie, and I see from the chat that so many of you have already begun to extend your good wishes and express your love to her, and we hope you will continue to do that, because we will be able to print out those wishes and share them with Joanie and with the family. We want to introduce a brief video montage that Joanie's colleagues and friends have prepared. And we want to express through that the beginnings of our tribute, of our love to Joanie. A longer tribute video will be made available to Joanie and the family later. Many of you have also posted online your expressions of affection and gratitude for Joanie. So we ask you now to please give your attention to this visual salute edited by our own Jackie Goldstein to Joanie with love. Is Joanie and is the Waldman family with us? There we go. It's not working. We don't have volume.
Wow, this is the beauty of technology. You never know what you're going to get. So please bear with me for just a second. It was working when we rehearsed, so give me 1 sec to just troubleshoot.
So we now have Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm so excited to be able to congratulate Joanie Waldman in 2 generations accomplishment of our early childhood program. So we now have over 170 students. It all began 40 years ago in one room 2 days a week with 8 toddlers. And here we are, 40 years later, and those 8 toddlers have become parents, and their children have graduated from our ECC program. Just a very special word of thanks to Joanie. Joanie, you taught our very youngest letters and words and numbers. You gave them stories to love, circles of friends, and a lap to crawl up in and a hand to hold. Most of all, you gave them the time to grow and the space to imagine and create. You filled the halls of this synagogue with song and with laughter. You taught 2 generations. You built a school and touched so many lives. Our greatest appreciation for all you have done.
Joanie, it's hard to believe that 40 years have passed. You have been an incredible colleague and friend. You have expanded the circle of Congregation Beth-El Tzedek to reach beyond the Jewish community to the city of Indianapolis. You have made this place a welcoming place. You have made Beth-El Tzedek a source of blessing for so many people. We will miss you on our daily and weekly encounters at the synagogue, but the legacy that you leave of fun, of learning, of joy, and of love will continue to resonate in the halls and in the history of this congregation for generations to come. We wish you all the best. Blessings, love, shalom.
You know, Joanie, when you think about it, if it weren't for you and my mom needing a place for me and Adam to play when we were little, there may never have been an early childhood program at Beth-El. But seriously, thank you for creating such a warm and loving place for me when I was little, for my children, and for so many families at Beth-El and in our broader community.
It seems like just yesterday, Ari was booted from the program for nonstop crying, and now he's about to start high school. I love the fact that Zach and Levi are best friends as they are about to start middle school. Thank you for all you've done. We love you.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov on your retirement.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the tree.
Joanie, would you believe some 40 years ago, when we decided to have a politically incorrect title of Mother's Day Out, the first person I thought of calling was Joanie Waldman to run the program. Joanie said, well, I'm a high school teacher, I can't do that. I said, you'll learn, and learn you did. Because look it, we started with 8, 9 babies. The parents loved the program so much that the next year it grew into more, and look where we're at with a full-fledged early childhood program at Beth-El Tzedek. All thanks to Joanie Waldman and all of her tireless efforts. Joanie, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy that you're going to have a wonderful retirement, enjoy your family, and of course, always be a part of the Beth-El Tzedek family.
Wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops. High above the chimney top, that's where you find.
Joanie, I cannot believe that we are coming to the time when you are finally retiring. What a loss to our program. You have been an outstanding director. And I remember when you started, I had Wendy in school, I think. And so we would talk and you would say, well, if you ever leave here, you'll come and work for me. And I'd laugh, and sure enough, that's just what I did. And I loved every minute of it. You have been such a bonus to the synagogue and that program. You're just an outstanding educator and wonderful with people that you meet and parents. And I only wish you the best.
Have to do a rhyme from this office where you spent so much time
asking for this, that, and everything more. Yes, we'll have Willie fix the toilet, light, toy, and door.
Our lunches were a time for gossip, work, and fun. We know if it's Greek, you will run.
For 40 years, you've handled diapers, snot, laughter, and tears. Your love, commitment, and dedication to children is quite clear.
But most importantly, your friendship we will treasure. To us, your kindness and love is without boundary or measure.
We know where to find you in front of the TV as you lay. You deserve this retirement. Enjoy each and every day. We love you.
Ooh, someday you wish upon a star. Wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the...
Hey Joan, have a great retirement. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I mean, one of the things I'm gonna miss is hearing you yell to Kathy and Stephanie from your office to get things done around here. Have a great one. Shabbat Shalom.
And the dream that you did to, oh why can't I? Oh, someday I wish upon a star.
Congratulations, Joanie.
Thank you so much for all that you've done for so many years for our early childhood program.
We will miss seeing you in the building, but Mazel Tov, Joanie.
Manita, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Way.
Joanie, congratulations on your retirement. We're so grateful to have been a part of the school that you created and have run, and it has been such a special part of our kids' childhood, and we will miss you so much, and we hope that you have a wonderful time in retirement, and that you know what an impact you've made on so many people. Bye, Joanie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Parking, just keep going.
Mom, we are so incredibly proud of you and happy to share this moment with you. It's been 40 years since you first started Mother's Day Out, and I can't believe that we're actually talking about your retirement at this point.
Congrats, Joanie. We're so proud of you. I can believe it. So happy for you and for all those years of dedication and supports for all these families and all these kids you raised.
You've touched so many lives, and you're so well known for being so loving and caring and kind. And there is no one who will ever be the same. and they will go on, but your name lives forever. I'm so proud to be your daughter. I'm so proud to have been there when you started this, and my little brother to be running around in your first class. I'm thankful to the synagogue for supporting everything that you and Rabbi Sandy created. And I'm thankful that Zach got to spend some time at Beth-El Early Childhood Center, because you truly have created a wonderful, incredible program, the best in Indiana. And we wish you the best of luck on your retirement. We can't wait to travel with you and just get to spend relaxing time with you and continue to spend time together. Mom, Zach, do you have anything to say?
We love you, Joanie.
We love you.
Thank
We love you,
you.
Mom. Thank you for everything you've done for this community in Indiana, and we love you. Happy retirement.
Happy retirement.
Happy retirement.
Died when we cry out, they've not died in vain. We have come this far.
Libby, you ready? Okay. Congratulations, Mom. We all love you so much. We're so proud of you. Career well done, and you deserve a wonderful retirement, and we can't wait to spend so much more time with you.
We love you. Congratulations. Mazel tov.
Libby, you love Bubby?
Have a happy time.
Love Bubby.
I love Bobby. So lots of relaxation.
Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
I don't know. Let's see her.
Hello, Joanie. I can't see you. Where are you? Is Joanie with us, Jackie? Because she's not on my screen.
Oh, there you are. I found you.
There you are. You moved around. We have so many screens. We have 6 full screens of people joining us to celebrate this evening. Well, Joanie, there is so much more that could be said. And we look forward to a day when we can all embrace you in person and say thanks and express to you the feelings that we have. This has been an unusual year, and this is not the way we would have planned to tribute you, but the tributes will continue because you're going to be around and we are going to have you to celebrate with. Joanie, the congregation will recognize you with a gift that is commensurate to the long years of service you have provided to the congregation. And among other gifts, the newly dedicated Early Childhood Center's playground has been made significantly possible by a generous anonymous donation in your honor. This was among many of your babies that you birthed. We thank you, and we thank all of the people whose generosity has supported the Colors of Our Rainbow fundraiser in honor of our next 40 years to perpetuate Joanie's legacy. And Joanie, among the expressions of gratitude tonight, there is a gift from the synagogue that we think you have with you, and we'd like to ask you to open at this time.
I unmuted, so we're unmuted.
Make sure she says nice things about the gift, okay?
Hold on, let me bring the scissors.
Hold on, yeah, we're getting scissors.
Yeah.
Should have made it easier.
These sides too.
I want to start a fire, so, okay.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you. This is gorgeous. The hollow tray. Wendy's gonna get it for me right here, like that. Can you see, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can see you and we can hear you.
And that is gorgeous.
Turn
Thank
it
you.
around, maybe Bruce upside down. And over.
And that is so beautiful. I love it.
Many happy Shabbats and festivals and family celebrations.
Yes, yes. It says, Hamotzi Lehem and Haaretz.
Zach is going to have to learn how to bake challah.
We've done it once, but Debbie gave us her recipe, so we have to try Debbie's recipe now.
Oh, beautiful. This goes with it, the Kiddush cup. It matches the challah tray. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much.
So drink many l'chaims, enjoy many festivals, seasons of joy and celebration. I'm sure you all noticed that the songs that were played during the video tribute were Somewhere Over the Rainbow and Light One Candle for the Maccabees. These are two of Joanie's favorite songs that have been sung on many occasions by the children of the early childhood program. And in so many ways, they symbolize what Joanie is about and what she has done. She has helped children go over the rainbow to fulfill their wildest hopes and fondest expectations, and then light one candle for the Maccabees. Joanie has lit so many candles, so many lights in the hearts and in the souls of our children and families at Beth-El Tzedek. So thank you, Joanie. Do you have something to say, Joanie?
If I can get it out. Wow, what do you say after 40 years in a job that I have loved? This has not only been my job, but my extended family as well. Thank you to Dan Fox and all the boards of directors through the past years. Rabbi Jenny, Cantor Melissa, Sherry, Gail, Doreen, and all of my past and present Beth-El Tzedek colleagues. Also, thank you to Sarain Black Dunitz for her help in getting this program started and believing in me. Rabbi Dennis, Rabbi Sandy, I won't have the words. I don't have the words to thank you for giving me this opportunity 40 years ago, for your support, your friendship, and for always being there for me and my family. You are both very dear to me. I have been blessed with the most dedicated and excellent teaching staffs, present and past, and I love you all. You're what makes the program. I will miss you. To all the many wonderful parents and precious children through the years, you all will hold a very special place in my heart forever. How awesome to have been able to work with these children of the children that started in our program long ago, the second generation. To all of my friends and family who have joined me tonight, your support through the years has been much appreciated. To Wendy, Giannis and Zach, Adam and Helene, Esther and Randy. Thank you for being by my side through all these years. I am so blessed to have you all. There is a saying that I have always thought encompassed my life at Beth-El Tzedek. 100 years from now, it will not matter what my bank account was, the sort of house I lived in, or the kind of car I drove. but I hope the world may be different because I was important in the life of a child. Thank you, everyone. I'll miss you.
I think we should have sent, in addition to the gifts, a couple of boxes of Kleenex.
Yes.
And I have a feeling that it's not only Joanie and her family that are shedding a tear, but all of us who gather to celebrate with her, to honor and to thank her, because your heart has been a home to all of us and to our children, a place where people have felt secure, comfortable, and loved. So for the past 40 years and for the 40 years ahead, we thank you, Joanie. And to express that, we're going to ask the cantor to sing the song of blessing for the journey ahead as you go forth. Lechi lach, may you be blessed as you go on your way.
Lechi lach, to a land that I will show you. Lechi lach, to a place you do not know. Lechi lach, on your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi lach, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechi lach.
The closing words of that beautiful song are Lesimchat Chaim, to a life filled with joys. I think that this is an appropriate moment to ask Joanie, along with Wendy and Johannes and Zach and Adam and Helene and the grandchildren, Asher, Ezra, Levi, and Libby, and all the family, and all of us to recite from our places, Asher Echeyanu, as an expression of affirmation of life and of joys for these 40 years and for 40 years to come and more with Joanie. So let us say together, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, Sheheheyanu V'ki Imanu V'higiyanu Lazman Hazeh. Blessed is the eternal God who has given you health, who has given you strength, and who has brought you and all of us together to celebrate this day. We love you, Joanie. Mazel tov.
I love you too. Thank you all so much. I love you.
Okay, we're going to take focus away from you for a few moments, and we're going to, this is a season of counting. So we count the days left until we arrive at the festival of Shavuot, the festival of the giving of the Torah. Appropriate, because that's what you have imparted to our children and families, a Torah of joy, a Torah of love. So Cantor, would you please chant the blessing and the counting of the Omer.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על ספירת העומר היום 41 יום שהם 5 שבועות ו6 ימים לעומר.
Today, significantly, is 41 days, 5 weeks, and 6 days of the Omer. So we keep counting, 40, 41, as we move on. I'd like to turn our attention now to loved ones who have come before us, those we honor in memory, as we turn to the mourners Kaddish. On this Shabbat evening, we remember loved ones who have died in recent days and weeks: Eugene Starr, Harriet Morrison, Sanford Circus, and Anne Glasser. We keep them in our hearts alongside those for whom we mourn, and those the anniversary of whose death occurred during the last week. In loving testimony to the faith that links the generations, those who mourn and all who remember, please rise as you are able and join in the recitation of the mourners' Kaddish. Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'olma divra kir'uteh ve'yamlich malchuteh v'chayeichon v'yomeichon v'chayei dechol beit Israel ba'agala u'vizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'le'olmei olmaya yitparach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpoar ve'yitroman ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar ve'yitale ve'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata tushbechata ve'nechemata da amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehei shlamar Rabbah min shemaya ve'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav u'ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen. May God, the source of peace, grant comfort to all who are bereaved, peace to Israel and to all humanity. And let us say amen. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. And we look forward to many occasions of celebration with Joanie and with her family and with all of you who have come to honor her tonight. Tonight, we also extend a happy birthday to Rabbi Jenny Greenspan. Wave, Rabbi Jenny. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
And she is not even 40 yet. And I have the now bittersweet honor of calling on our president, Dan Fox, for what will be his last pulpit Zoom after services announcements of his presidency. Even though there will be other opportunities to do so, I want to thank Dan for his dedicated, enthusiastic, and productive leadership of the congregation over the past 2 years, the last of which proved to be totally unexpected and unprecedented. But with the support of the women in his life, with Margot, Haley, and Avery, he came through, and we are grateful for it. So I'd like to, in connection with that, invite you all to join us for Shabbat services next week, when we will say hello and thank you to Dan, and the new Congregational Board of Directors will be installed. So, Mr. President, take it over.
Thank you, Rabbi. It's easy in absentia to be the president. And I want to actually make a few very simple and easy remarks tonight, or comments, before I get on to the even easier one to make. So let me just start off by saying I want to wish all the mothers, grandmothers, and great-grandmothers a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. I hope you are able to celebrate it. I hope we have wonderful weather. Mazel tov to you all. To the rabbis and the cantor, thank you for delivering yet another fabulous Shabbat service virtually. And want to remind you that on Saturday morning at 9:30, please join Torah Talk by Facebook Live. And then immediately following will be our Saturday morning Shabbat service. So then the easier comments are really to Joanie. And so Joanie, a 3 years ago, you and Brian and I met as part of some administrative responsibilities, and you didn't tell us when you were going to retire, but you said, I want to go out on top. And I just want to say to you, you built and nurtured a sustainable program that not even a pandemic could destroy. The strong support the program receives is your legacy. The community, Jewish and secular, support it, love it, value it, continue to come. You have touched so many children, so many children's lives and the family of those children. Your standards that you have upheld year over year consistently demonstrate what our program really is today. Congratulations and thank you, thank you, thank you. The playground, which Rabbi Dennis referenced, was refurbished before the beginning of the last fall semester. And that was specifically done through funds that were contributed explicitly in your honor. And that is also part of your legacy and also testament to you going out on top. It is something that we continue to go to and we see. No longer do our children come home filthy like our children did through the program, which was fun, by the way, because it's us, parents, our kids need to get dirty. But now they don't quite have that same experience because they have an even more beautiful playground to play on. So once again, Joanie, thank you so much. I'd say you're going out on top. Mazel tov to you and to your family. And I'm sure I'll have a few more remarks to say at our board meeting on Tuesday evening. I also do notice that tonight with us are so many. We've never had this many screens, first of all, but I noticed that we have many of your teachers. I see that we have foundation board members, synagogue board members past and present, as well as many past presidents. That also, Joanie, is a testament to the power that you hold. And again, thank you. To everybody, Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Dan. We're going to conclude the service with a song that is appropriate to the season when we study the rabbinic text known as Pirkei Avot. And one of the teachings is very familiar to all of us because we sing it often. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. The world stands on three pillars, on Torah, on worship, and on deeds of loving kindness. And these are the things that Joanie has imparted with us. So in tribute to Joanie and as a sign of our celebration of the values that keep us together, let us close the service with Al Shlosha Devarim. And then we invite you to hang around and say hi to Joanie from your Zoom places. Cantor, Al Shlosha Devarim.
Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Olam Omed, Al Torah, Ve'al Avodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim, Al Torah, Ve'al Avodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. We love you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Zach, give your grandmother a hug for your cousins and for all of us here. Hugs for Joanie. Shabbat Shalom. Stay online, open your mics, and make a raucous.
Shabbat Shalom, Joanie.
Shabbat Shalom, Joanie.
Shabbat Shalom, cuz.
Thank you all.
We love you. Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, show us the gas.
Mazel tov, Joanie.
Mazel tov, Joanie.
Mazel tov, Joanie.
You have to.
Love you, Joanie.
Thank you.
Love you, Joanie.
Good luck. You all. We were green at one point. I want to see when we're green.
We love you, Joanie.
Thank you. I love you too.
You in New York.
I've run out. I said, I'm waiting for it to be
No,
green.
you don't have
Mazel
to.
tov.
Joni.
We still love you.
Always nice.
Oh, God.
Just
Hi, Levi. Little Levi.
We all have kids.
It's back on us again.
Mazel tov, Joanie.
Thank you.
No, the office, we have short hours.
You don't want to get retirement.
I haven't seen you in forever.
I'm
here.
How many people talking? How come she keeps going?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should touch it.
Ashley and Randy.
We're happy to, Joanie, we're happy to welcome you into the Beth-El Zedek Retirement Club.
I'm coming.
Maybe you touch
I gotta
it.
No,
she's been on different pages and she moved.
Yoni, I've discovered that even after
I don't know
they
about
retire, they're still my
It's
boss.
okay. I talked to her.
I have a new one.
You don't get off easy.
She keeps.
No, but when you're doing it this way, everybody had their husband along with them.
Okay, we're gonna leave.
Okay.
Okay, this was wonderful.
Hi, Danny.
Thank you, everybody.
Almost.
Service. Thank you, rabbis. Thank you.
You did beautifully, Joanie.
Almost again.
Relax, enjoy.
Been like 5 minutes. I mean, I'm done.
Why is it still on? Lenny wants to say hi. She said yes. Okay, get this.
Joanie's so proud.
We're gonna have Shabbat dinner. Wendy cooked.
Okay.
Oh,
At what time should we come over? What time did you say?
When it goes on us again, we'll say bye, Joni. We love you. See you. Bye,
can
Joni.
hear-
We love you. See you Monday.
Bye, I love you. See you Monday. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Joanie.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Call me later. I know you will.
Shalom, everybody.
I will. Bye, guys. We're hanging up too. Okay.